The woman suddenly realized she had a nosebleed. Then she vomited violently. The father rushed over to her, but the daughter was so nervous that she wanted to go to the hospital right away. She kept saying something. The father had no choice but to put on his jacket and grabbed his work papers. But as soon as the father and daughter opened the door, they were shot at. Before the father could react, the killer got in his car and fled. The man looked back at his dying daughter. He felt like she wanted to say something, but her eyes closed in resignation. He held his daughter tightly in his arms. Soon a large number of police arrived at the home, but when faced with the help of his colleagues, the man did not appreciate. He kicked all the colleagues out of his house. After everyone had left, the man began to clean the stains on his face, but he didn't throw away the blood-stained towel. He folded it neatly into a glass, and then continued to clean the blood from his hands. The next day, the man continued to drive to the police station. Craven strolled up to the door and started knocking on the door, but after knocking for half a day, there was no response. So Craven picks the lock to check the situation inside, but just as his hand entered the room, and the next moment, a man attacked. Craven was caught off guard at first, but he quickly reacted and threw the man out. Soon Craven had the man on the ground, unable to move. Craven noticed a picture of the man with his daughter, so he let go of the man. The man was scared and urged Craven to leave. He kindly returned his girlfriend's keys and personal belongings to Craven. After leaving, Craven went to his daughter's apartment. He found that the window had obviously been pried open, and his daughter's computer had disappeared without a trace. The man then dumped his daughter's belongings on the bed. He inadvertently put the nuclear detector close to him, and the detector sounded an alarm. And the source of the alarm was the daughter's hair in his pocket. Craven realized that the woman's sacrifice was not an accident. In the afternoon, the girl nervously handed the man a file bag. Then she pushed open the car door. The next moment, a car flew by and hit the girl. The man immediately rushed out, quickly checked the girl's condition, but just then, the driver suddenly turned around toward them. The man couldn't stand it any longer. He got up and drew his weapons. He kept firing. Finally, he hit the target with only 1 meter to go. The car rolled over and fell into the water. After the incident, the man took out his dossier. He took out the CD that his daughter had left her. Looking at the video of his daughter in pain, the man's heart ached with pain. At night, the man suddenly felt sick. Then he vomited violently. It turned out that he had been infected by the same nucleus as his daughter. Then 2 assassins entered the room. They stunned the man. When he woke up again, he was locked up in the basement of a nuclear facility. He pretended to be unconscious, waited for the staff to approach. He quickly counterattacked. Then he wandered to his daughter's boss's house. The man poured the milk that poisoned his daughter into the man's body. In the end, the boss pays for his actions. At the end of the movie, the man is hospitalized due to radiation. He sees his daughter coming to the hospital room. Soon after, he and his daughter leave the hospital room together to a new world where there is no pain.